Alright. So guys, this video we are doing word problem. Word problem, they will give you a sentence, and that sentence it has a question, and you're trying to solve something. And if you can be very careful now for word problem, you will definitely be able to convert it into a mathematical equation or an expression, which then makes it easier for you to solve as a mathematician. Now, yeah, so we have to read the questions very well in order to understand the scenario that is being painted to us, and we will assign variables to different factors that, because different word problem, they are different, but all of them to some extent they are the same. Right? And I want to tell you guys this: if you will read every word carefully, I'm telling you now, word problems are the easiest. Cool. So let's get started. We have Masindi is a 21-year-old, older than her daughter, right? Muluvu. I apologize. But yeah, we have a woman who's older, 21 years older than her daughter, and we are told that their age together is 37, and we have to find how old is the daughter. So here you will assign variables to whatever. Look, you are the king, you are the one who reigns in this, so say you are now starting, you'll be like, okay, let mom's age be X, right? And let daughter's age be Y. So now you know that their age together gives you 37, and you also know that the mother, which is X, is 21 years older than her daughter, which is Y. And now it has become into something we are more familiar with. So simultaneous equations, we're basically gonna use what? Substitution. Substitution, it is very easy. You can still use elimination method. You wouldn't even need to do much. You just have to transpose Y to the side and it becomes negative, and then you do your math, right? Yeah, but in fact, I prefer substitution in this case. So we then do the substitution, right? We substitute this into this, so you have X plus Y equals to 37. Therefore you have 21 plus Y 37 minus 21, 2Y, right? Let's continue with the quest. 2Y equals to probably 16. 37 minus, yes, it is 16. Then you divide by 2 both sides. Divide by 2. Y gives you 8. And therefore, look, so the question, you have to find how older is the daughter. So this will be the daughter, because that's what you said the daughter is. The daughter's old. The daughter's years. Her age, how old she is, and that is the daughter's years, or how old she is. If you want to find the mom's, you will just say X equals to 21 plus 8. Remember, this is Y, and therefore the mother is 29 years old. Let us move on. So when we move on, I bet. Okay. This one, a rectangle, they say the length of a rectangle, right? So I don't know, but as soon as I hear the length of a rectangle, my mind is like, bro, you need to draw that rectangle to not to waste any time, right? So I draw my rectangle just in case we may need to do some shanties here. So the length of a rectangle is 2 centimeters more than the width. So okay, now they are saying the length is actually 2. Let me use a rate for this one. Length is equals to 2 plus width. So the length, it's 2 centimeters more than the width, right? Makes sense, yeah? Then the parameter, right, is what? Is 20. So 20 is equals to what? Remember, the parameter is calculated by 2 into length, or let me say 2 times length plus 2 times width. We have this length, width. So calculating the parameter, you would say 1 w plus l plus w plus l. You continue because you have like terms, it's 2l plus 2w, right? So I like it this way, né? You know, when you factorize this and then you have l plus your width, né? Now you have these two equations, it's easier to solve, né? Perhaps from this one we can then say 10, therefore 10 is equal to length plus width, né? And then here also they told us, this is one thing they told us, so I can say that is equation 1, and let me say this is equation 2, right? And now I'm going to substitute 1 into 2, so sub 1 into 2, right? So when I sub, né, I have 10 equals to length. What is your length? Your length is 2 plus w. Then I have plus w, right? Then I have 10 minus 2. I have 2w, ne? 2w. Then I have 8 equals to 2w. That means w equals to divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. Therefore w equals to 4. So you have 4, you understand? You have 4, ne? You have 4. Length equals to 2 plus w, which is 2 plus 4, which is 6. And it makes sense, ne? It makes sense now, because 6 plus 4, 10, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 10, 20. Very easy, ne? Actually, we were asked to find the length and the width of the rectangle, which we did. Cool. Here's another problem. A shop owner, ne? A shop owner buys 40. If a shop owner buys 40 sacks of rice, these guys, they could have chosen 40 bags of rice. Makes sense. Alright, they buy, okay, a shop owner buys a 40 40 bags of rice and milli meal. Okay. Oh, worth 5,000, almost at 52,000, 5,250 in total. If the rice cost this much per sack and the milli cost this much per sack, how many sacks of milli did he buy? Ne? So say X is what? Rice sack, right? Y is what? Milli sack, right? Yeah. And then this guy, he bought, so they say the cost is 150 per rice sack, which is 150x, and then for milli meal sack is 100 rand times y. The total was 5,250. That's the total. Right now, that's when we are talking money. And then, so how much did he buy? Now he bought 40, and then that 40 is a combination of the two of them, so we could say x plus y equals to 40. Do you see? So now then say this is equation 1, and then this one I will just say x equals to 40 minus y, and this is my equation 2, right? So now after doing all of that, I'm substituting equation 2 into equation 1. So I have 150 x plus 100 y equals to 5250. Now it's time for substitution. We have 40 minus y plus 100 y. Then can I actually do this one with a yes? I can. The answer is 3000. Let's see. Bro. 6,000. Yeah, 6,000 minus 150 y plus 100 y. 52 50. Ne? Yeah, so let me copy this, man. Yeah, so we continue. Even I bet there's an equal sign. I have this gentleman goes to side. 6,000 minus 5250, 150y minus 100y, 50y, probably 750. What I say 750 divided by 50 and now the answer is going to be 15. 15. Let's see, 750 divided by 50. Yes, sir. 15 equals to y. Then I remember x plus y equals to 40. In fact, I should have went with x because I've already from equation 2. 40 minus y, 40 minus 15, 40 minus 15, 25. Yeah, let's see. The sum of two consecutive numbers. Shit. Jesus. The sum of two consecutive odd numbers now. Odd numbers. The sum of two consecutive odd numbers is 20. And their difference is to find the two numbers. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So you have two consecutive numbers now. No, these numbers, they are odd numbers, right? They are odd numbers. And these two numbers, when you subtract them, they give you 2. You see? Yeah. You add them together, you get 20. You subtract them. Alright, cool. So, this is, we have, I'm gonna count from 1. 1 is an odd number. We have odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, and the difference is 1. So I am thinking we will say let x be an odd number right? So we have x. X is an odd number. And then they say the sum of these two consecutive odd numbers gives us 20. So if x is an odd number, what is the next odd number value, right? So, and I'll say, oh, let's say also let y be an odd number, right? Yeah. So let's think. We have x and y. Now both of them, they are odd numbers. Né? So let's talk about y. If x, y. Yeah, y comes after x, which is good. So sure. If x is an odd number, then x plus 1 is what? let's I have 5. 5 is an odd number. What's the next odd number? It's 7. But now let's check. What is 5 plus 1? 5 plus 1 equals to 6. And this is even, right? But now, what is 5 plus 2, right? 5 plus 2 is 7, which is what? Which is even. So you realize odd number plus even number is equals to odd number. But now if you want to get to the next odd number, you must add by 2. You must add the current odd number by 2 so that you get to the next odd number. So this gives me an idea to say that y is equals to x plus 2. Given that y comes after x. So from x, the next odd number is y, which is then x and y become consecutive odd numbers. No? So that's the first thing we have. But these people, they say that y plus x equals to 20. Ne? Yeah. Y plus x equals to 20. This, let's check. The sum of two consecutive odd numbers is 20. Do you see? And their difference is what? Is 2. And it makes sense why their difference will be 2. Like it makes sense. Because every consecutive odd number, the difference is 2. Pick any number. 9. What's the next odd number? 11. What's the difference here? 11 minus 9, 2. Every odd number, right? Every two consecutive odd numbers, if you find the difference, the answer is 2, right? So I don't think that one do us any good. Yeah. Or perhaps we can come here, different color. We can come here and say you have, so if we come here, we have y minus x equals to 2. What is that? The difference between the two consecutive numbers is 2. You see it, ne? So yeah, this one, it's a very small sentence, but could be confusing to a lot of people. So these are then our two equations. We then substitute, right? We have y is what? X plus 2, right? And then plus x equals to 20, right? 20 minus 2, 2x, then 2x, 18, right? Therefore x equals to 18 divided by 2, which is 9. Therefore, it's crazy that I used 9 and then the answer happens to be 9. One of the answer happens to be 9. So then we know y equals to x plus 2, which is 9, plus 2, which is 11. Cool. Let's do this one. Lisa has 170 beads. Yeah, well, Lisa has 170 beads. She has blue. Yeah. Wait. So Lisa has 170 beads. She has blue, red and purple beads. Each of them, they weigh 100 and they weigh 13.48 grams respectively. Well, but if there are, so now we are talking numbers. If there are twice as many red beads as there are blue beads, right? And all beads weigh that much, how many beads of each type does Lisa have? It's a really great question. I would say for blue beads is this B for blue. We have R for red. We have P for purple. So then they tell us that 13, I'm not gonna include the units, 13B plus 4R plus 8P equals to, right? And then I want to convert this into grams. So we have 1.216. To convert it into grams from kilograms, you multiply by 1,000 and you are getting exactly the number there. So it's 1,216, right, grams. This is what they are telling us. And then we have B plus R plus P equals to 170. And then they say there are twice as many red beads as there are blue, right? So let's think, how many blue beads do we have? We have 4. That means we have how many red? You see, so there are twice as many red as there are blue. Yeah, but there the English, it almost destroyed me. The English almost destroyed me. So meaning red equals to 2 blue. Do you see? Yeah, so now we are no longer solving for 2 variables. There are 3 variables we are solving for. And I will say, when you are solving for 2 variables, you need 2 equations. You can't solve for 2 variables with 1 equation. And if you are solving for 3 variables, you need 3 equations, in which we have 3 equations: 1, 2, 3. From here, I'm gonna substitute 3 into 2 and perhaps should I also, yes, and 1. So this 3, I'm gonna substitute it into 2 and into 1. So then 1 will be something like this. We have 13B plus 4 into 2B plus 8P 1216. Then 2 becomes B plus 2B plus P 170. Now it becomes very, very easy. You have 13B plus 8B plus 8P which is 21B plus 8P being 1216. Then here you have 3B plus P equals to 170. Cool. So you have 1, you have 2, and then from 2 we get P equals to 170 minus 3B, right? Therefore 21B plus 8, 170 minus 3B, 1216. Then 21B plus 8. Nope. Can I do that by head? Let me see. We have 80. We have I can't. I'm gonna take a couple of seconds. Yeah, so let me save you guys time. 60 minus 8, 16, 24, 24B, 1216. Yeah, cool. So let's see here, right? So first and first, perhaps I can say 1360 minus 1216, yeah, equals to then 24B minus 21B. I mean, you can do the thing that side, transpose later on, it's all up to you. This is 3B minus 1216, 144, right? Yeah, 144. Then you can say therefore B equals to, let me say equals to, then 144 divided by 3 equals to 48, né? And therefore R equals to 2 times 48, which is 96. Let's see, times 2, 96. Therefore 170 equals to B plus R plus P, 48 plus 96 plus P, 170. We are transposing 170 minus 48 minus 96 equals to P. P equals to 170 minus 48 minus 96, 26. 170 minus 48, it was 48, yes. Minus 96, 48 will be okay. Cool. Then we are fine, bro. We are fine. We have P, we have red, we have blue, we know the numbers. We are done, and I am done. This is the end of word problem. In the next video we'll be doing one last thing, I believe, and then that'll be the end of the chapter. But thank you guys. I will see you in the next video.